Hello, so it's Kelly from MG Caravans, and this is going to be the handover video of the 2026 Challenger range. So when you get into your caravan, you want to find your ECU, which is your power supply to the caravan. Black button just on the top of the unit, just there. Push it down and your 12-volt system will be active. If you are plugged into the mains, then push the two buttons down there, so activating the charging system and the heating and hot water system on mains. You've got your MCB trip switches just there. So if you are experiencing issues that you haven't got mains coming in but your green light is lit up, then it might be that one of these are in the wrong position. So to test it, to see if mains is coming in, you press the test button just there and then it will trip the switch down. But they should all be in the position just there to receive power through the mains. Then you've got your fuses just there. It'll illuminate red in the position of any blown fuses, so as you can see they're all working good because you've got the green symbol just there. So once you've turned the power on from the ECU, you've got the main control panels just above the door. So it's illuminated with the Swift symbol and then the on button. So press the on, it will come up with the display just here. So you can control your lighting. So your dimmer lighting, which is the lights just above the units. And then the entry light, which is the lights above the kitchen units just there. And then the awning light, which is your outside light. And then you can also adjust the dimming of the lights as well, just there. Back to the main menu on there. Press the power, it will show you what it's charging off of. So we're connected into the mains, so it's taking charge through the mains into the leisure battery, and then it will also show you all of your temperatures, etc. on there as well. The water pump, to get your pump running, you just need to press the pump and then it illuminates yellow. You can also select the temperatures through there as well. So now we move on to the Truma heating and hot water system. So press the home screen button just there and then you'll see it power up. Room climate is your heating system. So you can either use the heating or you can go on to ventilating, so it will just turn on the fan system. So if you click on heating, currently it's saying that it's 20 degrees in here. So if you want to set it higher, you just press the up arrow, or lower if you want it lower. You can set different modes for being away from the caravan. Night mode, comfort, so then that just sets it on the heating itself. If you want to boost the heating, to put all of the power into the heating rather than in the hot water as well, you just put it on boost. You can control what you want to power it off of, so you can run it on gas, or you can run it on 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatt or 3 kilowatt. So if you want to boost the power, you can have it on gas and electric to make it get hotter quicker. So press the home screen again, go on to the hot water. Currently it's saying that the hot water is switched off. So turn on, and because of the new boiler that's been fitted, so the Truma CombiNeo, it does automatically heat up the hot water within about 7 to 8 minutes. So it doesn't actually store water inside the boiler, so it just heats it as it goes. So you have got free flowing hot water. So you can just set it just there. So it's saying that it will heat up in 1 minute, just there. And then it will keep that running for 16 minutes. And then you can just set different settings on there. Again, you can select what you would like to run the power off of, so either gas or electrics at 3 different kilowatts. You can set up iNet X app on your phone, so if you download the Truma iNet app, then you can control it all via your phone. And then you've got the timer settings. It will also tell you any errors that it's got with the system as well in the notifications. General settings, the notifications just there. And you do need to make sure that you do turn off the boiler system from the control panel when you are not using, which is just there. So this is the new Truma Neo boiler, which is just there, and then next door to it you have got your drain valve for your water system. So when your caravan's in storage, it is best to have the water system drained down. So to drain down the water system, you just turn the top just there, and to reset the water system, turn it round and press the button just there. Then best practice while it's in storage is just to have the taps open to drain any remaining water out. So just in between hot and cold just there, and do that in the bathroom and in the shower and in the bathroom vanity unit just there as well. So onto the oven unit just here. You've got the control for the hot plate, front left hob, front right and rear, your electronic ignition just there, grill and oven. So you just got to make sure that you have the hob lid up when you're using, and then just leave it on just after as well, just so then it cools down. In one of the front covers you will have the radio system, which is just like the car radio system, with the power on buttons and then the control buttons underneath. It's got DAB, Bluetooth, USB connections and auxiliary points just there as well. In the Challenger models you've got the wireless charging dock, so you just place your phone on there and it will charge. Then you've also got USB points on there as well. So also with the caravan you get an alarm system fitted, which you get 2 alarm fobs that just look like that. On top you've got the torch, on and off button. So setting it, you press 1 beep and it beeps once, and that means that it's activated. And press it once again, beeps twice, which means it's deactivated. Then you've got the button just there, which will turn your awning light on and off when you've got your 12-volt supply on. Then you've got the programming mode just at the bottom. So on the outside of the caravan you will have the mains point, so you can have power outside in your awning. Barbecue point, so you can plug your gas barbecue in the side just there. On this particular model the battery locker is on the near side, where you plug in your main supply and your leisure battery is stored. Then as you go round to the off side, you've got your water inlet housing just there. So when you get onto site you want to plug it in. So just there on the side, you've got the little trigger on the water intake pipe. Pull the trigger down and push in and just pop the flap down. You've got the heating flue just there, so you don't want anything blocking the outlet just there. Your toilet cassette and your toilet flush fluid just there. So to fill up your toilet flush fluid, you just need like a little watering can or something just to fill into the hole just there. And then emptying your toilet cassette is just through the locker just here. The locker's open, you've got access to the cassette. Pull the handle up and pull the unit towards you, and then you can wheel it to its destination using the handle and the wheels there. Then lastly, you have got the gas locker on the front of the caravan. So the two locks. Gas bottles should be strapped in when travelling. You've got the gas regulator just there. So if you're experiencing that you aren't getting any gas through, pop the button in just on the regulator just there and turn your gas bottle on, and then you can start bleeding the gas through your system. So that is the handover video of the Swift Challenger range of the 2026 models. So thank you very much.